convert their primes into a tier 1, or actually better yet, if you, yeah, we're at 256 points, so we only need, what is that, 44 more? So if you're a dedicated stream watcher, if you do a tier 3 or tier 2 sub, that counts for more points than just the standard. And then you don't have to remember to renew it. I know we always forget to cancel or renew, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we only need it for this month, because you need to hit it 3 months in a row. So this month is like it's the final month. And so if we just end up fucking getting it, it doesn't really matter what comes after. I could fucking fall off a cliff right after. Doesn't matter. Oh, Han did the tier 3. Thank you, Han. Thank you for the tier 3. What happens if you get the 3-month streak? It's just a better split on Twitch. But it's permanent. I think it's permanent.
Convert their primes into a tier 1, or actually better yet, if you, yeah, we're at 256 points, so we only need, what is that, 44 more? So if you're a dedicated stream watcher, if you do a tier 3 or tier 2 sub, that counts for more points than just the standard. And then you don't have to remember to renew it. I know we always forget to cancel or renew, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we only need it for this month, because you need to hit it 3 months in a row. So this month is like it's the final month. And so if we just end up fucking getting it, it doesn't really matter what comes after. I can fucking fall off a cliff right after. Doesn't matter. Oh, Han did the tier 3. Thank you, Han. Thank you for the tier 3. What happens if you get the 3-month streak? It's just a better split on Twitch, but it's permanent. I think it's permanent.
Convert their primes into a tier 1, or actually better yet, if you, yeah, we're at 256 points, so we only need, what is that, 44 more? So if you're a dedicated stream watcher, if you do a tier 3 or tier 2 sub, that counts for more points than just the standard. And then you don't have to remember to renew it. I know we always forget to cancel or renew, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we only need it for this month, because you need to hit it 3 months in a row. So this month is like it's the final month. And so if we just end up fucking getting it, it doesn't really matter what comes after. I could fucking fall off a cliff right after. Doesn't matter. Oh, Han did the tier 3. Thank you, Han. Thank you for the tier 3. What happens if you get the 3-month streak? It's just a better split on Twitch, but it's permanent. I think it's permanent. Yeah, and don't email Anissa about it. Why did he do a video on H3 then? Everyone already knows he is weird / dumb as fuck. Well, because that was personal. Bro, like, I had a relationship with this guy. And then he basically sent his fucking attack dogs, his fucking foot fungi, at me. And it's like, I didn't expect him to be such a piece of shit. So, like, I kind of needed to, tell him, I'm not going to stand for you being a piece of shit. Whereas these other people are kind of like, I don't know, they're complete strangers. Like, I can't even begin to be like, oh no, you're abandoning your principles or what you stand for. It's hypocritical. Like, I can't really say anything like that to these people. I don't know any of these fucking people. Ethan pretends y'all were best buddies too. He creates a narrative. Yeah. Well, he's obsessed with being a victim. Why did you address your friend that shit talked you multiple times before you said anything? Yeah, exactly. I was also not, like, to be honest, I was like not as angry in creating that video. Like, hence I had the whole fucking, like, you know, kind message at the end. I've only gotten more like fucking angry and disgusted by him. Like, you know, as time had passed, he's just gotten more and more nasty. And it's like, oh, I see. You're fully delusional. Like, you can't even, like, hate is legitimately consuming every part of your fucking rotting brain. Do you enjoy talking about this stuff? I do to some extent. I think I just want to explore it when it feels like there's like a new perspective, or maybe a perspective I haven't shared specifically on stream. Oh, interesting. Beast World, you're so confusing to me. That's why you're labeled as a fucking sus user. You've been around for a while, but I want amnesty for both parties. Yeah. I see a lot of real vulnerability being exploited by bad actors against both sides. Everyone needs peace. People need to leave off Ian and Anissa. Ethan needs to drop the lawsuits and everyone needs to chill. All in a perfect world, I realize, but still. Okay, no, now that I read it in its entirety, that feels like a well-rounded comment. The HB fans are so scary, I feel bad for anyone who speaks up about Ethan. Well, yeah, that whole fucking community's sick, dude. Like, the fact that he refuses to acknowledge that his fucking his community and his forum is a fucking snark forum, like, I don't, like, you have to admit it now. Like, you were told by Reddit that it's a fucking snark. Like, so all this shit that you were complaining about of other snarks, you only didn't like it because now it's holding you accountable. I mean, he spent a ton of time talking about me, and who the fuck am I even? Yeah. It's sad. I mean, I would watch sometimes and realize, like, before it all, you know, before it all blew up between us, I would watch the clips and stuff, and I'm like, oh god, like, why the fuck is he bringing up so and so? It always just felt so fucking, like, it always felt very avoidable. Like, he doesn't need to talk about fucking loads of people. And then he acts like it's totally innocent when all of his fans go to harass people. Like, dude, it's crazy. Like, Matt Lieb comes to mind. Frogan obviously comes to mind. Yeah. Friend of mine was doxxed and stalked IRL because of pedo troll targeting them on his Insta. Jesus. As a Fallen fan, I feel the current fan base is largely new, comprised of sex pesting moderates, and I would like a distinction between old fans and current fans. Yeah. Yeah, and even Dan Clancy. Like, it's just like, just fucking, like, nonstop. It's weird. It's weird. Even after the fucking failed lawsuit, or I guess conceding, or what's the term? Settling. Even after settling with Ryan Kavanaugh, it's still like that didn't register in his head like, oh yeah, you can't or shouldn't be nonstop harassing people online. There is a limit to that. And it seems like the only limit that he respects is like, are you wealthier than me? That's, you know, it's basically money equals your right and nothing else. He doesn't respect any other aspect. Well, the money is power. Maybe he doesn't respect the money necessarily, but, like, clearly he had to have been in a more vulnerable position because Ryan Kavanaugh has money and clearly a lot of, like, evidence that Ethan was harassing, which is why he had to take down all of that shit. He had to, like, scrape all of his content and remove all of the mentions of Kavanaugh and all that. Yeah, can they afford to battle me for years in court? Totally. I'm plateless. That I'm plateless. I have no plate. We bought it because I will eventually be a grandpa. Eventually. This is a really good plate.
It's anthropology.
It's anthropology.
Okay.
We're supporting local artists by buying it from Anthropology.
The matching.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Twin cats, twin black cats. How often are you ever going to see a mug like this?
Never.
No, never.
Independent artist anthropology.
Uh-huh.
Bowl.
Yes.
So it holds lots of ramen. And my favorite.
Can we vulgar roast? Yeah.
You have that in your house?
Yeah. Do you have a faded nobody knows I'm gay cup? I bet you don't.
I bet you don't.
I bet you don't.
Fucking get owned, bitch. He's got a little spider. I love
It's fucking awesome.
Do we use these plates?
Pedo Troll probably fucking like treats all of the ceramic bowls and plates as like disposable. He probably throws them away when he's done using them.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, what's happening? Why are we looking at dishes? Drama I missed? I mean, not so much drama, but, you know, because Pedo Troll is obsessed with us and some other people on the internet, he decided to create a narrative that I'm plateless. That I'm plateless. I have no plate. Gold-plated tooth, though? True. That is a sign of poverty, is the gold-plated tooth. He's and he only has empathy for fucking fetuses. And it's fake empathy as well, because when they're born, he doesn't give a fuck.
I want chat to know that I've committed so many heinous crimes in my head towards this man in the last 10 minutes. The most heinous crimes, things that you can't even imagine.
You know what'd be good? I think we need to start doing dual streams, because I think it's a funny dynamic for me to sheepishly advocate for this fetus lover. And for you to be just the chat representative, to come in every now and again and be like, I will keep this grounded. You know what I mean? Because I'm
doing what I'm imagining I'm doing, he's going, Mommy, Mommy. What's a sock, Mommy? Why am I in a sock?
Yeah, we'll figure. Fucking Pedo Troll. When I went on Pedo Troll's podcast, that's one of those things that I hate. When people go on podcasts and they just fucking lather it on, it's uncomfortable. Because it ends up feeling so inauthentic, because it fucking is.
It's unpleasant when somebody is unctuous.